It's a Sunday night, Sunday the 21st of June 2020. Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome to our Sunday night bingo session and a happy Father's Day. Is anyone a dad there? Happy Father's Day to you. Did you receive any little gifts from children? Or maybe just a card or something like that? Eh? Did you get anything nice like that? Oh, it's nice, isn't it, dear? Father's Day. Those of you, of course, whose fathers are no longer with you, I'm sure you're missing them and thinking about them. I was thinking about my dad, actually, who just did so much for us, really, and I didn't appreciate it at the time. I don't know if that's a father-son thing. I hear other fathers actually often talking about their sons. It seems to be a son-father thing where the son just doesn't really want to know, if you see what I mean, for whatever reason. And I don't know why that is. And I didn't talk to my dad much, and he tried to talk to me, and I wasn't forthcoming. I don't know what all that's about. And let me tell you, when they've gone, God, does that come and slap you in the face a few times. You know, but every night I talk to him in prayers and all that business. But what about you? Did you receive anything nice in your Father's Day? A bit of technology? Eh? Anyone get one of those Amazon devices? Because they were on special offer for the Father's Day, actually. The Amazon devices, which I thought was blooming good of Amazon, actually. Because I think people like to give dads technology things for Father's Day and birthdays like that. We all like a little bit of technology, don't we? Let's say hello to some of you this evening. Oh, we got a super chat already from Peter Wright. That was quick, Peter. Thank you, Peter. Peter sent a super chat in. Let me give you a couple of free raffle tickets for that. Evening, Peter. If you're wondering what the raffle tickets are for the super chatters, well, every time a super chatter sends me a £1 tip, I give them a free raffle ticket. And that raffle is on Thursday morning, okay? This week's prize for the Super Chatter raffle is this. It's one of our exclusive mugs, which also someone might win tonight, incidentally, at the end of, for Game 3 of the bingo, okay? That's up for grabs tonight. So we change that prize every week. Peter Wright. Good God, Peter, you're quick with the tips today. Thank you, Peter. Very kind of you, sir. Let me have a look at that. There we are. Write those down for you and stick them up there. All right. So once again, anytime you want to send us a £1 tip, I'll give you a free raffle ticket for Thursday's raffle. And this week's raffle is one of our exclusive mugs there. Okay, right, let's get to that top of that list. Where are we now, Mike? Good evening to Jason Hughes. Evening, Jason. Gavin is here. Evening to Frank Martin in Orlando. He wasn't playing with us last week, were you? Hello, Frank. Daniel Holmes, Diane Jebb, Adam LaPlumber in the house. Evening, Ads. Evening, Adam. Mandy Davenport is here. Good evening, Mandy. Jackie Patterson in the house. Joey Millen. Evening, Joey. George Bonds, hello to you. Mike Reesponto, good evening. Michael Lawrence, thank you, Michael. Thank you, Amelia. I've got your email there, Amelia. Just a reminder, if you're not going to be here for the bingo, let us know, okay, before. Now, where's I've lost it again, my air conditioning thing. I'm already overheating, boys and girls. We can't be overheating it. Where does that thing go? It just disappears in front of me, dear. Oh, my God, we're going to have to suffer the heat under these television studio lights, my love. Where's that? Hello? Oh, there it is. It's okay. All is not lost. Let's have a little ping. The ping on that, it reminds me of the beginning of the song. Da-da-da, how am I supposed to live without you? That starts like that, doesn't it? Yeah, listen again. Listen again. I'll do it again, right? Right. So that the music, how do I live without you? You know that one? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. I can never believe you, and I hear the word today. Listen, listen. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. And now me, how am I supposed to live without you? Bum, 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 bum. I do like these few moments we get before the bingo, just to have a little bit of a laugh together. Once the serious bingo people come in, they don't like you mucking about, you know. Oh, no, dear. You start getting emails, death threats, all sorts. If you start mucking around when the bingo's on, they get very upset. My sister's the worst one. My God, she threatened to go into my caravan and set spiders and mice in there against me. Very, very dangerous. yes, as I was saying, if you can't make the bingo, do let us know before, and that'll make sure you don't fall off the system. Because if you win and don't turn off, you come off, and you don't claim your prize, you do come off the system. Just let us know before that you're not going to play, and that's fine. And in that same breath, if then for some reason you can play, then let me know. Because what will happen is that if I notice you win and I know and you've told me you're not there, we carry on, and then you've missed it. You're too late, all right? Evening to Diane Jeb. Hello, Michael Lawrence. Mr. Sprintervan is there. Evening, Carl. Andy comes to play. Paulie H. He was there right at the beginning today, weren't you, Paulie? Evening to you. Mark Bowles. Good evening, Mark. How's those push-ups coming, my darling? Do you know, I watched you doing those push-ups, Mark, and I've got to say, I don't think the floor is the best place for you to be doing those push-ups. I'm sure you'd rather have something else or someone else directly underneath me, underneath you, while you're going up and down with those little arms of yours, dear. Evening, Mark Bowles. Hello to Fran Green, Dr. Gregorian. All ready to play this evening. We've got some new people playing as well this evening, so a very good evening to you. I'll explain it to you at 8 o'clock. We always give a little explanation of the game at 8 o'clock. Some of the regular players who have no patience whatsoever don't like that. Oh, but you said you was going to start at 8 o'clock. Oh, I only think of me. Just think of me. Me. What about the people that have never played? That's why we do the instructions at the beginning. I mean, how thick can you be? Just to think that. Why is he doing it again? Because there's new people. Think about other people. Just for once in your sad, lonely, pathetic lives, dear. God's sake, man. Evening to Steph Diamond. Most people understand it's just one or two. One or two, boys and girls. Evening to Steph Diamond. Evening, Steph. As I say, Dr. Gregorian with us tonight. Let's have a look. Peter writes, parcel has arrived. Excellent. But he wasn't in. AMS Clark. Good evening, AMS. Hello to you. Who else? There's Rachel. Rachel joining us. Good evening, Rachel. TikTok queen of all the world. Is that everyone? Heidi Young. Good evening, Heidi. Little Monkey starting early. That was Amanda. Oh, no, we'd never start the bingo early, Heidi. We'll start the chat early, but 8 o'clock is 8 o'clock for the bingo. It's the same for the quiz, darling. You know, sometimes we do start a little bit earlier. I've started, not recently, I started bingo and quiz sometimes at like 22, but we don't actually start the bingo. We just have a bit of a chat. Do you know what I mean, Heidi? You're not missing out on anything, my love. You know, it's generally people on here trying to chat me up. People like Mark Bowles, you know, who's just he's on the cusp of leaving his girlfriend for me. He really is, my love. So thank you very much for that. Was it Michael Bolton sung that one? How am I supposed to live without you? Beautiful song. And there's a similar song, Leanne Rimes. Do you remember that? That one as well. I like that one. Can't remember similar words to it. Leanne Rimes singing the song. Evening, Tony King. Lee Toby, good evening to you, Mr. Lee Toby. Everyone there, Emily G is all ready and standing by. As I say, we never start the bingo before time because there will be people joining us like sort of, you know, literally bang on 8 o'clock. So I never start before that. Evening to Denise Andrews. Good evening, Denise. I have to tell you, Denise, slippers have arrived. Denise has sent me a couple of gifts. Oh, yes, dear. And the slippers are at the moment in the decontamination chamber. Yes. Those of you that I know there's some of you that turn up just for the bingo on Sundays and not the rest of the shows, which is fine. You know what? You take what you want. That's it. And I have a decontamination chamber now here in the Bracknell Television Studio Complex. Yes. Anything that comes through the post into the house and shopping comes straight through the kitchen, out the back and into the decontamination chamber where viruses and things like that are destroyed, boys and girls. They will not enter my house. These things come through the post, doesn't matter where they've come from, even from my sister, who swears to me that she is virus-free. My sister is virus-free. Not mice, though. Not mice. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Stephen. Stephen sending us a 79 pence super chat there. Thank you, Stephen. Very kind of you. Yes, she's not mice free. There's a story about mice, which I will tell you tomorrow morning, okay? In our chat show tomorrow morning, I shall tell you the mouse story then, boys and girls. But she is, however, virus-free, and everything comes through my house into the out the back door and into the decontamination chamber, where it is viruses and bacteria are killed before I touch them again. I come straight in and wash my hands again. So thank you very much. The slippers have arrived. The slippers have arrived. Thank you very much, Denise. It's very kind. You did ask for a donation of slippers. Did I? Can't remember now, to be honest. I don't remember there. Evening to Terry. Good evening, Terry. Who else have we got here this evening? Let's scroll down a little bit. Mick Davenport is there. Good evening, Mick Davenport. Who's been at Bristol Royal Infirmary getting prickled and poked. Is that a COVID-19 test which was negative? Well, I'm not surprised you haven't been out, Mick. How can you have got it? You know, if someone like you got it, then that's it. But Mick was in hospital yesterday. Are you actually... Excuse me. Are you out now, Mick, or are you playing bingo from hospital? Does this mean you're playing tonight? Are you playing... I assume you're playing the bingo tonight now, then. Okay, I'll assume that, then. Evening to Paula Wainwright there. Hello to you, my love. All right. And 8:15. Can we give out a shout to Sam, Amy, Kaz, Trev, and Lou? So a very good evening to you, and 8:15. I think it's your first time here, so welcome along. I'm afraid you can't play along with the bingo now because it's all set up and ready to go. And Shania would like to wish her dad a happy Father's Day. How lovely. A happy Father's Day to your dad there. All right. Okay, boys and girls. It's 8 o'clock on a Sunday night. Time for bingo. All right. Welcome along once again to our Sunday night bingo, boys and girls. We play 3 games tonight. Game 1, which is for little fun prizes. Game 2, little fun prizes. And Game 3 is the game where you can win a mug, a hat, or a T-shirt, something like that. Okay. So that's all coming up in the next hour and a half here on United Kingdom Talk. So how do we play? I shall read out the numbers and you cross them off. We only play for a full house. You need to mark off all the tickets on your ticket. Sorry, all the numbers on your ticket to be able to win the prize, okay? As soon as you've marked off that final ticket, type in the chat box bingo, big capital letters, or you can text bingo to that text number at the top left-hand corner. Just have a look at the time where you are at the moment and have a look at the time displayed behind me. You should be showing the same time as it is here. If my clock says 2 minutes past 8 and your clock at this very moment in time says 8 o'clock, you're running behind. Could be something to do with the internet or something to do with that, and you need to try and get back on track with us, possibly by refreshing the page, closing the browser and reopening it, or turning your gadget on and off, however you do it, okay? Because you need to have almost the same time as we are here. Sometimes with internet it does funny things and people run behind everyone else. That's important because once someone has won, and I know when someone's won, so I read out the numbers, okay? When someone has won, I stop the game and it's up to you to claim. You only have 1.5 minutes to shout bingo in the chat box or by text message, okay? 1.5 minutes. That's why your clock needs to be roughly the same time as mine, give or take half a minute or so, right? If for whatever reason you're late and we've moved on to the next number, then I'm afraid you've missed the opportunity, okay? If for whatever reason you're running behind everyone else, because it's quite possible it could happen, okay? I think it's happened once before. Yes, it happened once before, actually, to Adam the plumber. It happened once before, and we'd moved on, and he shouted bingo, and I'm afraid it was too late. Oh, and I think there was someone. Oh no, that was someone wrote down the wrong number. That was Carla, wasn't it? Oh, honestly, Carla, what you like, my love? All right. So as I say, you've got 1.5 minutes to claim bingo. If you don't claim within that time, for whatever reason there is, and we've moved on to the next number, even if no one wins on the next number, you've missed it, and we carry on for another winner. All right? The only exception to that is if you've got number 91 in your winning line and I miss it. It's a bug in the system, okay? Have a look at your bingo tickets now. Do you have number 91 on there? If so, cross it off now because it won't come up. All right? Now, I have to watch very carefully my board in front of me for the number 91 to come up in a winning line. And if I miss it and then you claim late, that's okay. I'll give you the prize. All right? Because it's a fault with the system. We've got a new bingo program being worked upon at the moment. Last week he told me it was about 70% finished with that. And so then it will go. All right? I'll tell you what the little prizes are as we go along. So let's bring up the bingo board. Everyone happy? All right, evening to Sandra. Hello to you, Sandra. And, good. I think we're ready. Okie doke. Evening to John Glazebrook. Evening to you, sir. Sun cream this week, certainly. Looking at 90 degrees when is it? 90 degrees Fahrenheit on Wednesday this week, aren't we? Certainly down here in the south. Okie doke. All right, gang, eyes down. That's the bingo board at the top there. You'll see the numbers get crossed off as we call them out. As soon as you win bingo, shout bingo in the chat box. Eyes down. Here comes your first number, gang. We'll start off slow and I'll pick up speed, all right? 8 and 3, 83. Just a reminder, cross off 91 if it's on your ticket, okay? 8 and 7, 87. 20, blind 20. 6 and 1, 61. 3 and 2, 32. I'm up for the challenge, Mark, if you need any help with that one. 1 and 7, 17. Sandra's hopeful tonight. 1 and 9, 19. 7-0, blind 70. 8 and 1, 81. 3 and 7, 37. 5 and 6, 56. 3 and 8, 38. Oh, Mick, you're eating Maltese buttons. Is that wise, Mick? 6-0, blind 60. 1 and 6, sweet 16. All the threes, 33. All on its own, number 7. Oh, Scott got his backdrop. Fantastic. 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 I'm so pleased to hear that, Scott. 2 and 8, 28. Really pleased to hear that, Scott. I was getting worried. 8-0, blind 80. 2 and 4, 24. Yep, I think so, Mark. I hope so, mate. 5-0, blind 50. 2 fat Chris's, 88. 4 and 8, 48. 2 and 1, 21. 6 and 3, 63. 4 and 1, 41. 6 and 9, 69. 4 and 3, 43. Fran wants the mug tonight, do you, darling? 3 and 5, 35. 5 and 8, 58. All the fours, 44. I hope you're not saying my show's rubbish, Peter. Last bloke who did that got blocked. I kid you not. 7 and 6, 76. Came on one day and told me my quiz was rubbish. Well, I said, well, if you don't like it, then I guess you don't want to be here anymore. Bye-bye. And that was that. Be careful. 7 and 8, 78. 7 and 1, 71. 2 and 3, 23. All the fives, 55. Keep trying, Stephen. Top of the shop, blind 90. 7 and 9, 79. 6 and 8, 68. Have you got one of the old cups, Joey? Blimey, that must be years ago, that. How long have you been with us on the show, then? 3-0, blind 30. 7 and 4, 74. 6 and 2, 62. 1 and 2, 12. 8 and 6, 86. 3 and 1, 31. 1 and 8, 18. 1 fat, morbidly obese Chris, number 8. 4 and 5, 45. Boris's Boudoir, number 10. 8 and 5, 85. 1 and 3, unlucky for some, 13. 5 and 2, 52. 7 and 5, 75. 2 and 5, 25. 3 and 6, 36. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. 2 and 6, 26. All the sevens, 77. 1 and 4, 14. 3 and 4, 34. 7 and 3, 73. 4 and 6, 46. 3 and 9, 39. 8 and 9, 89. All the ones, legs 11. All on its own, number 3. Mick's been hallucinating, thought he saw me in a nurse's outfit. You should be so lucky, Mick. 5 and 3, 53. 8 and 4, 84. We have a winner on 84. Let's bring up the clock. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. Winner person, here comes the shimmy music. Oh, come on, Mick. You weren't scared of me. I was about to give you a bed bath. I think you'd like that. You know, I think you'd quite like a bed bath from me, would you, Mick? While you're laying there in the hospital. Did you say you were home now, or are you still in the hospital now? Don't tell me the whole ward is playing this tonight. I like the sound of that. How are we doing? I've been here years, still no date. Well, I'm waiting, Mark. I'm waiting for you to turn up at the door. Can you believe that? Rachel, do you know that picture of the monkey? That was held back. Not by me. The system. It just gets worse and worse, doesn't it? It just gets worse and worse, this PC stuff. It really does. Come on, who's won? Someone's won the first game. Who could it be? Oh my God, you've only got 30 seconds to claim now. Chop chop, dear. Come on. Quickly. Who's won? Are we not going to have a claim? Da 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 da. Whoa! Claim there for Fran Green with only 7 seconds to go. Gosh, Fran, you waited a bit long for that, my darling, didn't you? Cool, that was close. You may well be running a little bit behind us all, which is a bit of a worry because you could have run out of time there, but you didn't, and that's what's meant important. Fran is the winner of our first game this evening, and her winning line is 44, 28, 34, 68, 32, 3, 71, 36. I beg your pardon, 71, 31, 76, 84, the last number, 55, 35, 46, 87, and 53. For Fran Green, congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you have won a prize. Congratulations. Da-da-da-da. No, Scott. No, I'm not a smoker. I think you'll find if you scroll back to Sunday's programme, on the day that you won that, it was mentioned that there will be 1 or 2 little holes in it where they've been on the wall. The larger hole, which is about you're quite right, it's about the size of the burn hole, would be where the clock was. If you hold it up, you'll notice it's on the right. That's where the hole is, isn't it? That's what that's from. See? It's good, isn't it? Just put a picture on it. Are you going to put that on your wall? Scott, we gave away one of our backdrops last week. One of the psychedelic one. Not last week, a couple of weeks ago. And it's taken 2 weeks to get to Scott for some reason. I don't know why. The little sticker on the back, it comes off my machine. And then the post office have another thing that they put on it. So I don't think it was my fault that we had the wrong address on there. But there we go. I'm so glad. I'm so pleased that got to you, Scott. That was worrying me. That was. Jason, what rules? Have we got rules here? What you moaning about rules here? What we moaning about rules? What rules are we moaning about here? Well done, Fran. What would you like, Fran? You can have our very last old... Let's just get rid of that. We can have our very last old style pen there. Only that... Green. As in Fran Green. Maybe you want that. I don't know. Or you can have one of our new pens. Okay. I'm a Chris Reardon winner. There you go. Or you can have one of our bingo winner magnets. There you go. Oops, there we are. Stick to the metal fridge like that, my darling. All right, you can have one of those, or you can have a keyring, complete with one spelling mistake on the back. I'm running out of key rings. Funny enough, must get some more key rings. They're quite a popular thing, the key rings to win. So what would you like, my love? Do let us know. John says I had a nightmare getting my clock when I won. Oh, what was the nightmare then? I thought it came. Was it? Why did you have a nightmare then, John? You didn't tell me this. You just told me that you'd received it. Why was it a nightmare? Is it because you had to go down the post office and get it or something? What happened there then? No, it wasn't the mushroom one, Paul. The backdroppy one. It was the psychedelic one that we used in autumn autumn winter last year. The one that before the mushroom one. That one hasn't been given away, the mushroom one. Okay? Oh, they sent it to the wrong place, did they, Scott? Okay. Never mind. Anyway, it's all sorted now, isn't it? Excellent. What about Hermes messing all them labels? Oh, I don't use Hermes anymore. A blooming nightmare they were. New pen, please, Chris. Excellent, Fran. That'll be on its way to you. Fran, could you just pop us an email there, my darling Fran? Okay? And just say, I'll have the new pen, please, with your full postal address, and I'll get that in the post for you tomorrow. Evening to Maureen. Evening, Maureen, joining us there as well. Maureen's on the text message there, and I'll get that in the post for you there. All right, Fran? Let's have a look there. Oh, your son does TikTok videos, does he? Excellent. Yeah, it was the psychedelic one. I haven't got a picture of it here, actually. Anyway, to be able to... I don't think I have, anyway, on the system. No, that was the old one. So that's not the mushroom, that, as I say, the backdrop before that. All right? Is it time to sing again? I don't know if we've got enough time to sing today, to be honest. Sorting off its opening hours with lockdown and trying to get it redelivered. Yeah, that can be a little bit of a thing, can't it? Trying to pick stuff up like that. Stephen Petty. I got MX5, whatever MX5 parts parcel lost with Hermes. Well, the Hermes story here is I used them a couple of times and it was okay. Now, this is when we had the main part of the lockdown. Okay? And I wouldn't go anywhere. I mean, I left the house to go on walks and things like that, but I didn't want to go in any shops at all. End of. And on the occasion I did go into the car, I was absolutely terrified. Absolutely terrified of being in there. Because that was, I think at that point there was, I did have a mask. It was the one my sister made. But of course it wasn't a medical one. So, you know, it's mainly for decorative purposes, I suppose. And I really didn't want to go in a post office. So I looked around. And I discovered, the next game, incidentally, is at 8:30, all right? If you want to go and have a wee or a number 2. If you feel the need to go for a number 2, go and do that now, okay? And I discovered that you could get Hermes to come round and pick up the parcel for an extra, I think it was an extra £1 or an extra £2, which I didn't think was wasn't too expensive, you know, to help keep my life going a little bit longer. So I arranged for parcel to come, and you know, they said, "What time do you pick them up?" Or between 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. That's a long time. Okay, fair enough. You know, and I just left it outside my front door, you know, for them to pick up. I got a camera out there, so that's fine. And on those two occasions, they got here. I mean, so late. I think once it was about 6 p.m. and the other time it was about 8:30 at night. Okay, well that's fair enough. But they picked it up. Well, the next one, they didn't. Anyway, so it got to a certain time, you know, just after 9, and I went on a chat thing, and, oh, very sorry, can we rearrange it? And I thought, oh, Christ. Yeah, okay, rearrange it then. When do you want it rearranged? We can't do it now till Monday, because it had got to Friday, you see. So I arranged it for Monday, did it. Monday came and went. No one came again. No one came again, right? So I went on, I can't remember if it was on the phone or a chat. I think it was on the phone, actually. I think it was on the phone. Was it phone or chat box? Doesn't matter. Either it was. So I'm on there chatting away to this this other person on the end of the phone, whatever it was, or computer or something like that. And they apologised profusely. And then says, well, what's the chance of this happening this time? And her answer was, or his answer, whoever was talking at the other end, the answer was they only pick them up from people's houses if they've got time. I mean, what sort of way is that to run a business? You know, so you pay for your thing to pick up, and they may or may not come and collect it. You couldn't make it up, could you? How can you run a business like that? Would you like a refund? Yes, please. And they refunded it straight away, so that was all right. And then after that, I discovered that you could do a similar thing with the post office, right? And print, which I do now, and you pay online with the post office thing. Then you type in the details and pay the fee for sending something. Generally with a parcel, it's about £3.58, I think, for a small parcel or something like that. Most of the stuff I send out are small parcels, and then you can either post it in a post box if it will fit, or you can take it down to the sorting office where they have like a drawer. A handle that you pull down, and larger items, not massive, larger items you just drop in the drawer there, close it, and then it drops down, and then that's it. I mean, you've got to wrap things well, especially like the mugs. Got to put loads of bubble wrap around that and all right, but we've only had one break so far, so that's not too bad, is it? And that's why I don't use Hermes anymore. I mean, how absolutely ludicrous. They might not have time to collect it. God knows how these people run businesses. It's just beyond me. It really is. Good evening, anyone who's watching for the first time tonight and you wanted to play the bingo. I'm afraid you can't join us once we've started. Okay? What you need to do is send me a little email to that email address there, please, and say, please, could you add me to the bingo, and I'll add you to next week's game. All right? And you'll be able to play with us then, hopefully. Let's have a look. Thank you, Gavin. Gavin likes my singing, don't you? Gavin likes my singing. You having trouble with the chat box? Surely not again. Really? Oh dear me. Well, I hope that's all right. Maybe text as well if you win there. Okay. Scroll up a little bit there. Good. Scott, so his son's going to use it for TikTok videos. So he makes TikTok videos as well, does he? Okay. Does he do the dancing ones, Scott, or does he do making type ones, or does he do the, like, you know, where they do the what's it called, the lip syncing, the miming, where you get a piece of audio from something else? There's so many different things on that TikTok, isn't there? Really good. Lots of people wishing Fran congratulations there. The monkey was for one fat quiz. One fat monkey, that's me. Fat! Enormous, dear. Morbidly obese, I keep telling you, my love. Good evening to Adrian Richardson. Evening, Adrian. Welcome to the show. Can't wait to show you my slippers, actually, that Denise sent me. She sent me a nice pair of slippers in the post. And a flamingo. Actually, I might be able to show you the flamingo tomorrow morning. Has it been 2 days now? I think it's been, no, 3 days. I usually leave things in the decontamination table for 3 to 5 days. Food stays in there for 5 days, by which time all the spiders have eaten it. Anyway, don't talk to me about the decontamination chamber. That is the shed. Don't even go there. I might tell you tomorrow morning. I might tell you tomorrow morning about that. Okay? 5 minutes to the second game. So give us some, a quick song. I don't know. They don't want me to sing here. They're not singing fans on here, John. We haven't got time to sing a song tonight, darling. All right? Have we got a story here? Let's have a look. Belly buttons. Did you know that, this is in the Sun today, very worrying, belly buttons are actually a lot like rainforests, according to professional navel gazers. Did you know this? Always hear these like germs on toilets and things like that. I bet you never thought about your belly button. Alive, dear! Alive with bacteria and viruses. Frightening, really. Belly buttons are a lot like rainforests, it says in the Sun. A study looked into the contents of 60 belly buttons. Can you have a look at yours? Some people's belly buttons, they stick out, don't they? Why is that? Is it been cut wrong when they were born? Born? Or what? Talking of things born... Oh, my niece is so happy. Her cat has just had kittens. 3, 2 black ones and a grey one. She is black herself. So the kitten, the cat she's got is black. It's only a year old. God, they start young in Cyprus, don't they? Cats, less than a year old, and they're doing it. But she's gonna be able to find the one now, apparently, because obviously the 2 black ones, same colour as hers, but there's a grey one as well. So she was straight out looking for a grey male cat. Searching high and low, take the high road. Ba 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 ba. Ooh, that's a good tune, isn't it? Let me just write that down in my music quiz book. I think we'll do that one at some point. For our quiz night, hang on, take the high road. Let's do that. Take the high road. That's a nice tune. They never get that one, will they? Take the high road. It's such an old programme. If you didn't know that, it was a Scottish soap opera that was on, some years ago now. But the scenery was absolutely stunning. I know there's one or two of you up in Scotland, and the Highlands are possibly one of my favourite places in the world. All wild. None of this mown grass business. Nice and a little bit like my garden, actually. There's an area of my garden I leave to just grow as it is, and I like that. And this scenery on Take the High Road was beautiful. Probably a lot of bacteria over there, like in this story here. A study looking into the contents of 60 belly buttons found 2,368 species of bacteria in total. Filthy, dirty belly buttons. Who's picking fluff out of theirs now? I bet you are, aren't you? Are you picking fluff out of your belly button? Some of the bacterial species were even thought to be brand new to science. They ain't even seen them before. Dirty people not going in showers. The cleaner navels had around 29 species, but others had as many as 107. The most common amount of bacteria type was around 67 different types. Of the volunteers, one was found to host bacterium that had previously only been found in soil in Japan. What makes it even more unusual is that he'd never even been there. Another volunteer hadn't washed for several years. Oh, dirty person. Dirty person. And harboured bacteria in his navel that typically lives in extreme conditions like on ice caps. Dear me, isn't that awful? Awful. And it says the researchers ended up comparing belly button bacteria diversity to the rainforest because 70% of the initial volunteers had 8 types of the same species. It's a bit like when scientists go to rainforests and can often count on seeing a few of the same different types of tree. Please, please, Bodger, if you're going to come along and play my bingo or come to any of my shows, please make sure you have a shower first. Thank you very much. Alrighty, gang. So you just say gang or game. Gang. It's time for game number 2 on the bingo. Alright. Tickets ready, everyone? Get yourselves game number 2. 8:30, game number 2 we're looking for, okay? Look down at your ticket. If you have number 91 on your ticket, cross it off now. If you have number 91 on your ticket, cross it off now. Okay? Here we go. First number coming up, everyone. John, you make me laugh, love. 1 and 4, 14. 5 and 6, 56. 4 and 7, 47. 7 and 5, 75. Have you crossed off number 91? That's right, cross off 91. Boris's Boudoir, number 10. All on its own, number 9. 2 and 5, 25. 2 and 6, 26. 7 and 6, 76. 7 and 2, 72. 6 and 7, 67. 3 and 7, 37. 1 and 5, 15. All on its own, number 7. 4 and 1, 41. 8 and 3, 83. 1 and 9, 19. 1 morbidly obese fat Chris, number 8. All the 4s, 44. 3 and 8, 38. 8 and 9, 89. 3 and 4, 34. 5 and 3, 53. All on its own, number 4. 1 and 2, 12. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. All the 6s, 66. Click those singers, baby. 2 fat, morbidly obese Chris's can't even get through the door of a train, 88. Number 88. 4 and 6, 46. 7 and 9, 79. Vegan sausage rolls and beans for me tonight now, I think. That's your fault for talking about Greg's on here. 7 and 4, 74. All on its own, number 1. 70, blind 70. 1 and 3, unlucky for some, 13. 90, blind 90. Top of the shop. 1 little duck, number 2. Quack. 5 and 4, 54. 5 and 7, 57. 6 and 2, 62. All on its own, number 5. 7 and 8, 78. 7 and 3, 73. 2 and 4, 24. 1 and 8, 18. 8 and 5, 85. 6 and 8, 68. 20, blind 20. 2 and 7, 27. 6 and 3, 63. 4 and 8, 48. 1 and 7, 17. All on its own, number 3. Numero 3 for our international viewers. 5 and 1, 51. 2 and 8, 28. 1 and 6, sweet 16. Mind the doors. 2 and 1, 21. 5 and 9, the Brighton line. Woo, woo. 3 and 2, 32. 50, blind 50. Blah, blah. 60, blind 60. 3 and 5, 35. What is going on in here tonight? Someone's put something in that air conditioning. 8 and 7, 87. 8 and 6, 86. 80, blind 80. 6 and 4, 64. We have a winner on 64. Let's bring up the United Kingdom Talk bingo timer. 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. Who could it be? Is it you? Is it them? Is it you? Who knows who it could be? Please claim your prize now. Blah, blah. Come on, who's won? Let's have a look. Blah, blah. I've scared Gary's cat. Oh, thank you, Stacey. Some of the classic noises coming out tonight. Do you know I'm like this when the show finishes? Oh, yes. I'll walk around the house talking to myself. I count down sometimes. You want to hear me here, but when I'm sitting here before the show starts, I'm counting down to myself. Yeah, well, I'm talking to all my staff on the other side of the window there. Lots of people taking phone calls, making notes, you know, that sort of thing. I've seen, you can't actually see it in my ear there, but I have a little implant in my head there, and they're shouting information, news stories, pouring it ever since I had my interview at the BBC, my appearance on BBC Look North in January. So long ago now, I can't believe it. Come on, who's won? Chop chop, dear. Someone's won. Claim, dear. 14 seconds. You must be here. I'm not sure if they are. Ba 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 da da. Oh, Frank, I can't help it, my love. Blah, 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 blah. Well, it looks like we're carrying on, boys and girls. We are carrying on. Let me just make a note. There we are. Right, we're still looking for a winner. Here comes your next number, boys and girls. Eyes down for the next number. Ready? Last number was 6 and 4, 64. Here we go. 8 and 2, 82. 82. 2 and 9, 29. 'All the 5s, 55. 8 and 4, 84. We have another winner on number 84, numero 84. Yes, here comes the clock, gang. Let's bring the clock back up there. 1 minute and... Oh, is it not going to work? Oh, that's not going to work. Okay, I shall have to time this manually by my clock behind me there. 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize, because the clock's not going to work. That happens sometimes. It gets stuck. I don't know why it gets stuck like that. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Okay. Well, we're minus 10 seconds off that, okay? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Andy wants me to record those noises. A text message alert would always put a smile on your face. You feel free to record them if you want to, my love. Come on, let's see if we got another winner there. Another winner there. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, Shania's close. Shania's close there. The Lunatics. Good evening to Alan Wainwright. Evening, Alan. How many sips of red wine? I don't do wine. Don't do wine, I'm afraid. No. No, I'm not a fan of wine. Really, I like a bit of champagne. You know, that really expensive pink one. I'll only have one glass, though. You know, if I was to have more than one glass of champagne, anyone could have me. You know, Mark Bowles wouldn't have to try very hard. I'll be honest with you. You know. And it's not me naturally. I'm not an easy person. I just want to point that out. You know, it would be the wine. It's like, you know, when you get off with someone in a pub or something like that when you were younger, perhaps. You know, and they weren't, you know, sort of, you know, a few hours later, you know, you've kind of come round and think, oh my God, you know, it was the wine, wasn't it? And we still not got a winner yet. God, a Quatre Van Quatre in French. Thank you, Dr. Gregorian, because Ludo likes it all in French as well. No? I do need a professional consultation, Mandy. You know that, my love. Still no one claiming yet? Okay, we're carrying on. We're still looking for a winner of game number 2, boys and girls. Let's carry on with the game. There's our board. 84 was the last number. Next number. 30 blind 30. I don't make those noises in church. Only when I'm in tune with the hymns. All the threes, 33. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I know we're going to have winners here. Oh, why have I brought that up? There you go. Here we go. Who's going to claim on that number there? Although that number. There's actually a few of you for this one. Okay. Chop chop, my darlings. Let's have a look at you. Who's claiming on that one? Da 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 ba ba da ba da da da. Tony King claiming the bingo there. Yes, Tony King. There we go. That's all we need. One claim to stop the clock. And the rest can shout bingo now if you're there. Yes, Kaz, yes. Kaz, correct, darling. Let's do Tony while we're waiting to see if anyone else claims there. Tony King then. Here comes the winning numbers. 22, 33 was the last number there. 89, 9, 3. 82, 84, 80, 12, 44, 74, 51, 24, 66 and 32 for Tony King. Well done, Tony King. Kaz Trev also calling bingo on that one. Bingo, rather. Here we go, Kaz. 22. Last number 33. 25. 62. 13. 10. 82. 30. 73. 54. 24. 3. 46. 44. And 76. Congratulations, Kaz. Who else have we got there? Shania. Yes, indeed, Shania. Shania wins as well on this game. 83, 3, 20, 75, 37, 55, 56, 48, 86, 64, 4, 19, last number 33, 35, and 47. Congratulations. And so, is that everyone? One moment, please. We've done... Oh, is that... let me just scroll up there. Is that everyone? Shania, and Kazdrav, and Tony King, and Shania. Oh, we've done that already there. Everyone's shouting several times. There we are. And that's it, isn't it? Is that everyone? Congratulations. Let me just make a note of the... Still someone... Another one not claiming there. Gosh. Can't believe it. That's that one there. And that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tony, Shania, not here. Kaz claimed then, didn't she? Yes. That's another one there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There's one. I'm missing a name here. Hang on a minute. That. Right, okay, that was there. That's there. Oh, maybe not. But very confusing, that is. Right. Excellent. Okay, congratulations, everyone there. All right, George, you no need to tell us you're not playing the bingo. If you could just tell us before you're not playing, and I can make sure you don't come off the system, all right? So if you win the next game, I'll just carry on and go across you, all right, as you've decided not to play for the last game. Thank you for letting us know, and I'll take you off that game, all right, my love? Thank you, George, for letting us know there. Oh, no, it's not expensive, really. Well, to send a pen, it's not as cheap as you think, but it's the postage, really, Heidi. It's the postage really that costs the money, but that's okay. That's what we do. We play the bingo, and excellent. Okay, so would you like to choose your prizes, girls and boys? You can have either the last green bingo pen. All right, let me just change that game there. There we are. Let's bring that on there. Excellent. All right, so you can have either the green bingo pen. You can have the new bingo pen. Oh, in fact, have you got one of those, Shania? I bet you have that. You can have the keyring, or you can have the fridge, the bingo fridge magnet. The bingo fridge magnet is basically, it says on it, I'm a Chris Reardon bingo winner. You can only win that. You can't buy that. All right. Okie doke. Right, what would you like, my darlings? Let us know in the chat box what you want. And also, if I could ask you to send me a little email there as well, my darling, and let me know what you want sent as in the prize. Okay, thank you, Terry. I got your email there. Fran, I've got your email as well. And I'm pleased to say that Leah Bingham received her keyring last week. She won the keyring last week. All right, so congratulations for that. Well done, darling. All right, and that's it, I think. Excellent. There's Shania. She wants one of our new pens in the Isle of Wight, darling. How marvellous. Just imagine that thing goes all the way to the Isle of Wight, doesn't it? Oh, there's a super chat. A pound has just poured into the show, boys and girls. We keep on. I might have to turn the lights on if we don't get enough super chats tonight. It's terrible. I might have to turn them off, love. Save the electric. Let me give you a free raffle ticket. So don't forget, gang, every time you send us a pound tip, I will give you a free raffle ticket. This week's raffle, which is on Thursday, the Thursday Super Chatters raffle, is for one of our exclusive bone china, that is. But don't blame me if the handle comes off. No, I'm telling you now, there's no guarantee that the handle will stay on when you lift that cup of steaming hot tea. This is an English cup. Don't embarrass yourselves by putting American coffee in there. I'm sorry, Frank. We're not having any coffee. They're not coffee cups. They are tea mugs, dear. Tea mugs. All right, Mark Hobbs, let me give you a raffle ticket for that. That's on Thursday, all right? There you go. Right, Mark. 619 for you. 619. You don't need to remember the numbers for the Thursday raffle. I tell you what they are anyway. All right. Put that in there. John, can you flash a photo of my legs, please, every time number 11 comes up? Well, I would not, but generally I'd be looking for a pair of nice legs, to be honest, John, rather than two pieces of cotton that are hanging out of your shorts, my love. Dear me. You know, we want chunky legs, dear. I got chunky legs. Would you like to see them? Would you? Who wants to see my legs? Who wants to see my legs? Do you want to see my legs? China, made in China. There's a little person in China that sits there gluing those on, my dear. Denise, pen in the jiffy bag should be okay for a second-class large stamp. Yeah, it is. That's right. The large stamps on there, Denise, that I use there. But the difference between first and second class, it's like a few pence, so I don't bother with second class anymore. Kaz wants the fridge magnet. Very pleased to send you that. Tony King wants the new pen. So excellent. Don't forget, you two, you need to send me an email with that as well, with your full postal address on it. Even if you've sent the full postal address before, please send it again, and I shall get those off to you. So both Kaz and Tony, send us an email now to that address where we've got 8 minutes before the last game of the evening, and I'll get those in the post for you tomorrow. Very happy to do that for you. All right. George is not playing the last game, so that's cool as well. A filthy peasant has sent me £10 to keep the lights on. You're very kind, my dear. I mean, I was getting it's high, but you see, the thing is, a filthy peasant. Thank you, a filthy peasant, for your kind tip this evening. Do you know, when you get a couple of nice tips come in like that, it's like you're actually being paid to do the show. It's really nice. You know, I'd love to be paid to do this. I would. You know, I'd love someone to say, oh, you know, this bloke ain't too bad, let's give him a job, you know. Whether that'll ever happen or not, I don't know. I mean, it's only been like 14 years I've been doing this, but I remain hopeful. There's always hope, boys and girls. There's always hope. I mean, we struggled with numbers for years and years until my brother-in-law, back in last August, because he's got thousands of viewers on his sort of fix things type videos, restoring things and fixing things, and family videos. He's got, even my nephew's got more viewers than me, and he's only been going 5 weeks. How's he done that? Well, answer with help from my brother-in-law once again. He mentioned the show and he went on and on this particular show. It was a Saturday afternoon. They were doing a live show. And he kept mentioning my show, and that's how I managed to get over 1,000 subscribers in the end. Which was quite nice. But it would be nice to sort of, someone pay. Anyway, let's just write. I'm just going to put filthy on your raffle tickets. All right? Just to save time. Filthy. I haven't even put an L there. Just a minute. I put a fitty. Are you a fitty, filthy peasant? Or are you a filthy? Which is it? I've missed the L. I'm not spelling too well tonight. Filthy. Thank you very much for the tip there. Where are we? Let's just do these. Write those down like that. And I'll give you 10 free raffle tickets with the chance to win the mug on Thursday's raffle. You don't, if you want to send a tip and get your free raffle tickets, just a thing, you don't need to be with us live Thursday morning, okay? Once a ticket is pulled out, that's it. We don't pull out another ticket until someone's won. So all you've got to do is check back. There's your 10 tickets there, okay? All you've got to do is then check back at your convenience, perhaps the next day, Thursday's show when we pull the raffle. And then if you've won, just pop us an email to that email address. And let us know your postal address and I'll send you the prize like that. That's no problem at all. Okay? All right, so I'll put your 10 tickets in there. And maybe you'll win the mug. You never know. They are. There's Shazby is my sister there. My brother-in-law's wife. Thousands of viewers. I know, dear. Thousands of viewers. Was it my... Is there anyone... As a matter of interest... I'm interested. Let me see if those emails have come yet. No, you haven't sent your emails yet. Come on. Or you wait until after the show. Don't leave it too late. I like to do all the prizes and that after the show. Still waiting for emails to arrive from our winners there. So send them through Kaz and was it Tony as well. Good evening, Christopher Woodhouse. Good evening. As a matter of interest, is anyone here because the reason they found the show was when I was on that BBC thing? Is it? I don't think there is actually, to be honest. Is anyone here because they saw me on the BBC Look North programme back in January? I don't think there is. Most of you are here. I've either been here... Oh, where's the blooming pen gone now? Oh, dear, the pen. I've just lost my pen somewhere. Hello, pen. Oh, there it is. I don't want to find mice under here, Sharon. Drop the bleeding pen. Yeah, I've done my hair again today. It's all right, isn't it? I'm getting quite good at cutting my own hair now. I must have saved a fortune. I used to go to hairdressers every week. No, every 2 weeks. £20 a month. Well, including the tip, I spent about £30 a month. 30, 60. So I've saved £100 not going to the hairdressers. Absolute, but I'm not going every week anymore. No! Do it myself. Looks perfectly all right. Thank you. You saw me on Look North. Is that where you discovered the show? Or did you just happen to see me on there and you'd already found it? Rachel found it via Facebook. Oh, it's interesting, Rachel. Gustav found the show because I googled fouled fat fighters. Better fat than ugly, though. Do you know what I mean, Gustav? Better fat than ugly, my friend. Sorry, I wasn't talking about your looks. Just your personality, darling. All right, my love? Adrian's got his fridge magnet 6 weeks ago. It's a bit late now to tell me that. You think I remember who won stuff 6 weeks ago? I don't even remember what people won last week. That's true. I've no idea who won last week now. It's gone. It's all gone now. Let's have a look. I must keep saying. I keep saying I must have a look now. It's scrolling up a little bit. Scroll up. Yeah, it was thousands of viewers. So Martin mentioned it, and that's where we went over 1,000 then. And it goes up a little bit here and there, you know, maybe a couple of subscribers a week. Whereas my nephew is just like picking up 20, 30 subscribers a day, which is nice, isn't it, really? John's got cycling legs, has he? Can you buy the mug? No, you can't buy the mug, I'm afraid, Mark. And the reason is, it says on there, I'm a Chris Reardon winner, you see? So that's why you can't buy these. You can win them at the bingo or on the super draw raffle, which happens on the 30th. Is that next week? Oh, no, it's not, is it? Only 10 days to July. Blimey. Goes faster and faster and faster, time, doesn't it? As you get so older. I don't know. Time just disappears before our eyes. Shania was with us at the show since United Kingdom Radio. So when I was audio only, because this show was audio only, they've been there for years, Shania and her family. Lovely Vectis, who does his own radio show. As a matter of interest, I did send Vectis an email the other day. Is he still going into... So he's there. There he is. Simon there found us about 10 years ago. Are you still going into the studio, or are you doing it from home as a matter of interest? Your radio show at the moment. Because a lot of LBC people, some of them are doing it from home. People aren't going into the studios. They've kind of set up from home. And, of course, internet radio people have been doing that for years now. But now you're finding that the actual people on DAB or FM, which I don't think anyone listens to FM anymore, do they, my darling, or DAB? They're all watching this, you know. Since I started doing these shows in the Roman Kemp's in serious trouble on Capital now. Serious trouble since I started doing this at the same time every morning. He gets to 8:45 and then he loses all his listeners to this programme. It's just one of those things, isn't it? You know, that's entertainment. Yeah. One of those things. And you may be very cute and pretty, but here I am. There we are. All right. Did you leave cards in phone boxes? No, don't want to know your mucky activities. Thank you very much, Jason. Are you ready? It's time for another game. Game number 3. It's bingo time. Alrighty, Mark Hobbs says, I saw you advertise your show on a radio Facebook group. That's where I saw it. So yes, we do go on that one as well. Peter, now how many times do I have to tell you, Peter? I don't need a producer telling me when and when not to do things. Please learn this, dear. Please learn this. Have you got one of those OCD things? Is that what you got, OCD or something like that? That everything has to be perfect. Otherwise, you send an immediate message of complaint through. Is that what it is? I think just as punishment to you, apart from telling Mandy Davenport about this insolence, I'm now going to make you wait a minute for the game. I've just held everyone up by a minute now, Peter, because of your moaning. Can you do this? Do it this. Do this, do this, do this. You think I don't know the time? Yeah, I don't know the time. Did they sack him, LBC? What, Roman Kemp? No, dear, she's on Capital. It's on Capital. Big, bright, youthful smile, good looks, head full of hair, nice slim body. Oh, well. How times change for us all. Here we go, game number 3. Here comes the bingo board. If you have number 91 on your bingo ticket, please cross it off now. All right? Same rules as last time. As we get to the very end, as soon as you've crossed off all your numbers on your ticket, shout out bingo in the bingo in the box. All right? Who runs my complaints department, Adrian wants to know. There isn't one. If you ever want to send in a complaint, feel free to do so, Adrian. Whatever the complaint's about, I'll read it, laugh, print it out, and then cut it into small squares to use in the toilet. All right? Feel free. Here we go. Eyes down. Your first number. Ready? Good luck, everyone. First number. One little duck. Number 2. Quack. 2 and 4. 24. 7 and 5. 75. 3 and 5. 35. 3 and 8, 38. Thank you, Kaz. I've got your email there, my love. 8 and 1, 81. 5 and 7, 57. 1 and 4, 14. 7 and 8, 78. 5 and 3, 53. 7 and 6, 76. I've started putting stuff in my car ready for my trip to the caravan soon. 9-0, blind 90. Top of the shop, blind 90. 1 and 7, 17. 2 and 8, 28. 7 and 3, 73. 8 and 4, 84. 3 and 6, 36. 4 and 3, 43. 4 and 3, 43. Sandra, are you not having a good night tonight, Sandra, my love? All the 4s, 44. I do shows from the caravan. Yes, Dan. I will do anyway. 6 and 7, 67. 5 and 8, 58. I've put my brush in there, Stacey. 6 and 4, 64. The quote was too high. I'm sorry, my love. 6 and 2, 62. 8 and 5, 85. Mice and spider repellent. I don't think spider repellent works, does it? 4 and 5, 45. Some people say putting conkers in the room stops spiders. I don't believe it, though. All on its own, number 4. Oh, did you go past our Lincolnshire Television Studio complex? Have you seen the lights around my caravan? You can see my caravan, can't you? 1 and 8, 18. All on its own, number 9. 2 and 3, 23. 6 and 1, 61. 3 and 7, 37. 2 and 6, 26. All the 5s, 55. 2 and 5, 25. 5 and 2, 52. All the 7s, 77. 2-0, blind 20. 2 and 9, 29. 5 and 4, 54. 4 and 2, 42. What's a monstrosity, Mark? What's a monstrosity? 8 and 7, 87. You want to see all the fairy lights around my caravan? It's so pretty, dear. 2 and 7, 27. But I don't want to come out as being gay on there at all. 3 and 9, 39. 5-0, blind 50. A game of bingo on the site. I like the sound of that. 4 and 9, 49. We'll have to have a special guest caller, queen of all caravans, Sylvie. Absolutely. 6-0, blind 60. 6 and 5, 65. 4 and 1, 41. All the ones, legs 11. Actually, the lights will have come on by now. I'll show you. I'll show you the caravan at my camera at the caravan in a minute. Remind me to do that just when we finish this game. All the ones, legs 11. 5 and 6, 56. Oh, this could be a short game by the looks of things. One Fat Chris, number 8. 7 and 1, 71. 7 and 9, 79. 2 and 1, 21. 3 and 4, 34. 7 and 4, 74. 2 fat, morbidly obese Chris's, 88. All on its own, number 6. All on its own, number 7. 6 and 3, 63. 'All the threes, 33. Spiders. 8 and 2, 82. 3-0, blind 30. 3 and 1, 31. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. 8 and 9, 89. We had a winner on 89, boys and girls. Let's bring up the clock. There we go. 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. Who's won it this time? Chris Woodhouse with that backdrop jacket. All I need is a top hat. That's right, Chris. I need a top hat, don't we, eh? Actually, I'll bring up the picture of my caravan while we're doing this. Hang on a minute. That camera should be... I think the lights come on at 9 o'clock there. Let's bring up a live picture from the Lincolnshire Television Studio Complex. Hang on a minute. Where is it now? Come on now. I can't find it now. Oh, there it is. Da 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 da. History. Is it history? No, not history. Live picture. Live picture. Picture's coming in live now. Please. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, I can't get it up. Sorry? Come on. Have we got a winner yet? Oh, can't get the thing working at the moment. Sorry, gang. Can't show you that little picture. What a shame. Have we got a winner yet? No winner? Come on. Oh, we're not had a good week with winners, have we? People not turning up all the blooming time. Oh, that's 4 today, isn't it? Never mind. Another one off the system. Let's carry on and look for the next number, boys and girls. Next number coming up. We're still looking for a winner this evening. Okay? Oh, hang on a minute. 1 minute. There we are. Wrong video. Okay? Here comes your next number. 8 and 9. 89 was the last number. 80, blind 80. All the sixes, 66. Clickety click. 6 and 8, 68. We have another winner on 68, boys and girls. Here comes the clock again. Clock is up there. Let's see if this one's here. Don't know. Okay? Claim your prize. 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize, my darling. Always, Mark. Always, always available, my dear. But what do you mean I owe the kids 3 months pocket money? You don't get pocket money from me, just sweets. Endless chocolate. They threaten to eat my Easter egg that's been left in the caravan by my delightful sister. Not only an Easter egg, a galaxy Easter egg. Yes, please. The only thing is, I'm a bit concerned because isn't it? We're going to have 30 degrees next week or something. I think we got 30 degrees next week. Da 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 da. Da, da, da. Mark's still on game 2. Oh, God's sake, mate. Please try and concentrate, Mark, dear. Come on. Is it someone else isn't here today? I can't believe this. Please, if you're not going to be there, let us know because we have all this waiting going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people not turned up today. Gosh, shocking. I do like the music though. I quite like listening to this several times a night, as we have indeed done tonight. Alright, let's carry on with the next number. Okay. Oh, that's a good idea. I can put the air conditioning. I can do that from here, you know. Put the air conditioning on in the caravan. It's very clever. Right. Next number, we're still looking for a winner. There we go. Boris's Boudoir, number 10. That's right, Stacey. Battery, Gary, you know. 6 and 9, 69. Good evening, Peter Paliwoda. Evening to you. 4 and 6, 46. A winner on 46 tonight, boys and girls. Let's bring up the clock once again. Just one winner, okay? Who's won on 46? Evening, Peter. Are you being barred? No, Peter, you don't get barred. It's just that if you win this game and don't turn up, you come off the system, right? But if you're there and you say, you know, I can't play, then I can stop that happening before it happens. But you have to let us know before. You've just turned up now and said you're not well, so that's fine, you know. As long as you tell me, that's fine. All right. Is the government not giving kids furlough pocket money? Oh, it's just unbelievable how ungrateful people are. They all sound there shouting and slagging off the government, but they're happy to take the money, aren't they? Mark Hobbs has claimed. Bingo! Congratulations, Mark. Well done, Mark. That's right. Mark's won the bingo there. Okie doke. Here's Mark's numbers. 65, 64, 8, 6, 26, 78, 30, 49, 44, 52, last number 46, 28, 45, 79 and 9. Congratulations to Mark Hobbs there. Well done, Mark. Very pleased for you there, sir. Okay, so today, Mark, you can win. What would you like? You can have either one of these hats, okay, one of those little hats, or you can have one of these hats, or you can have one of these hats, or you can have a black large t-shirt or a black XXL t-shirt. Black t-shirts matter. Okay? Or you can have a white large t-shirt. Or you can have a mug. Blah, blah. There's something I nearly forgot. Just a moment. Before you decide, just a moment, because there's only one of these. Now, I'm just going to... Don't look at my bum. Don't be looking at my bum while I leave the room, all right? Look away from the screen. Don't look at my bum. I'm not having any of that perverted stuff going. This is a clean channel. A family channel. Yes, he texted in. That's right, Amelia. No, stop it! Stop it! I told you. Don't look at my bum. Now, where is it gone now? Well, that's strange. It's disappeared. Oh, there it is. I've got it. Now, I said I had 2 of these made. One was for the Super Chatter raffle. And one is for the bingo. One hooded top. Large. Grey. That's it. You could choose that tonight as well. So what would you like, darling? Let us know, Mark. Mark's on the text. That's right. Mark's on the text there. Mark is... Actually, I don't know, Mark. Do you come up on the text box or do you not use the text box at all? Some people don't like the text box. People row on the text box. It's your own faults. If you keep coming on there and rowing various different people on there, people just don't want to go on there, you see, and don't want to be involved in that. Now, you've said a mug, Mark. You have said a mug, which I see in front of me there, before I showed you the sweatshirt. So could you just verify that you want the mug there? And that'd be fine. Whatever you want there, darling, is entirely up to you. Do white T-shirts not matter? Oh, please, just let them all get on with it. I've no interest in all these marches and things going on. I think you get to a certain age, actually, Gustav, and I don't comment anything. Have a look at my Facebook and see how many comments I make about world affairs. I don't. I basically... Mark watches on the TV. That's why he's not in the chat box. You don't have to say an excuse, Mark. That's entirely up to you. We've got plenty... We have many... I've said before, we have many, many, many more silent viewers in comparison to people in the text box. They just don't want to be in the text box, and that's fine. It's up to them. Up to them. So, but Rachel says hello to the silent viewers. She likes to say hello to them, don't you? Mark says, I'll have the date. Mark, you don't need to win to have a date with me, dear. But will I be treated properly by you? I just don't want to be used and cast aside. I'm not like trailer trash, darling. If you went out with me, it would be like going out with someone posh, wouldn't it? Really, like Claire, except the male version of him. And also, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with you carrying on with your girlfriend if you're going to go out on a date with me. I think it's going to have to be by Well, what's her name? Tina. Is it Tina? Is it Tina? I can't remember your girlfriend's name now. What's your girlfriend's name? I can't remember her name now. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we'll just wait for Mark. He wants the jumper. I thought you might do. Okay, Mark wants the jumper. Okay, Mark, could you just email me your full postal address? And that will come in a box, okay? Because it won't go in the packet, and that's yours. All right, well done, my darling. Let's have a look. Can I have the hoodie? No, it's gone now, Michael, I'm afraid. It's gone now, my darling. It's gone now. Let's just scroll back there. That's it, isn't it? Good. That's it. There's our bingo done tonight. I could be your crutch. Do you need a crutch now, Pete, to hobble about? You poor thing. He's got a terrible bad back. I know more of you have had bad backs before. It's nothing to joke about. It's awful. Hello to Matthew Gardner. Evening, sir. Whenever I comment on current affairs on Facebook, I always end up getting abuse. Yeah, that's... well, I've noticed that on the Facebook now. I could probably go on Facebook and found various different groups, and they absolutely lay into you. So there's no point. The best thing, Matthew, is just not to get involved in any of them. All they want to do is... that we've had them on here before. All they want to do is come on here and row. Or choose something that they know is going to upset loads of people. Well, guess what? We don't do that on this show. We don't choose subjects that will get people all irate and angry and against each other. We don't do that on this show. Perhaps that's why there's not many viewers. I don't know. No, I'd much rather, dear, and take a light look at all sorts of life and things like that. And I think that's why you're here, isn't it? Because we do take a lighter look at life on here. Good. Okay, well, thanks everyone for the bingo. If there is anyone out there who's watching the show today and it's your first time and you'd like to join us for the bingo next week, just pop us an email into that email address there, chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk, and I'll be very happy to add you to the system for next week. The bingo, the new software, as I say, is taking a little bit of time to write. I didn't tell him that he had a time limit or anything like that. In fact, he messaged me last week, and he said it's about 70% done now, the new bingo software. And I replied to him, please, don't rush. Don't rush, just take your time, and that's fine by me. And so whenever it comes, and that's fine, all right? Okie doke, gang. Let's do the bingo, the raffle tickets. We're going to do the raffle tickets now. This is for the raffle tomorrow morning. Anyone watching the show tonight can have a raffle ticket for tomorrow's morning's raffle. All you have to do now is type in the text box raffle ticket, and I will give you your raffle ticket, unless, of course, you've already claimed by email, in which case I'll do those straight after the show. I'll reply to your email, okay? But if you're in the chat box now and you want a bingo ticket, please speak now. And the first one goes out to Maureen, who's watching on the telly at home. You see, that's the other thing. When people aren't on the text box, if they're watching it on the telly, they can't be in the text box. They can only send me a text message. And that's why we've got that text number there as well. And I know what people are like. If you think that someone didn't actually claim then, and I'm just keeping the prizes, then you're watching the wrong show. If you think that, then don't play. If you don't trust people, then don't play, because that's just pointless. If you think I'm holding prizes back and keeping them for myself, that it's just whatever. Here we go then. So Maureen, 143. Lee Toby, 144. Michael Lawrence, 145. Jason Hughes, 146. Rachel, 147. Where's Rachel? Mick Davenport, 148. Joey Millen, 149. Fran, 150. For lovely Fran. Paulie H, 151. Denise Andrews, 152. Make sure you write these numbers down, boys and girls. You need to have the number when it's called tomorrow to be able to claim it, because I don't read the names out on the Monday show. You need to know what your number is, okay? It's all part of the fun. Denise Andrews, we've done. AMS Clark, 153. It's our Dom, 154 for Dom. Thank you, Dom. Let me just scroll up a little bit there. Peter Wright, 155. 155 for Peter Wright. Where are we going? Heidi Young, 156. William Nicholson. Good evening, William. 157 for you, sir. I think you're new, aren't you? I think you must be new, William. So welcome to the show. Just, again, with tomorrow's raffle, okay, you don't actually need to be here when the prize is pulled, okay? When the ticket number is pulled, like, for example, it could be Heidi Young or William Nicholson there. If it's, when I read the number, if I say ticket number 156 as 1, and you're not there, we don't pull another ticket. It sits there. Just check back at your convenience on yesterday's show. Just scroll through it or whatever you want to do till we get to the raffle, and then you'll find out whether or not you've run. But we don't tell someone that they've won, okay? 158. It's our Chris, SCTV Chris. Thank you, Chris. 158 for you, sir. Lee Bingham, 159. Marky Bowles, 160. Tony King, 161. Kaz Trev, 162. Andy, 163. Peter Paliwoda, could you sing me Look on the Bright Side of Life? Well, I don't know about that, Peter. Bit late for a song tonight, darling, don't you think? Ludo, 164. Kawa Cramphorn, 165. Join us for the quiz. We've got a quiz as well on the Tuesday night, gang. Quiz night Tuesday, 8 o'clock. That's all. The music round's already done for that. I shall be doing the questions tomorrow. Cara, thank you, Cara. Amelia Dodd, 166. Diane Jebb, 167. Adam the Gorgeous Plumber, 168. 169 for Colin K. Carl and Ash, 170. Peter Paliwoda, 171. Is that all? Hope all the daddies out there have a good Father's Day. I wonder if anyone wants a daddy. Gee, anyone wants a daddy? Anyone else for a raffle ticket? If I've missed anyone out, please speak now, my darlings. If I've missed anyone out, please speak now. Thank you, Mark. I've received your email, and I've got Tony King's email as well, telling me what prizes they want today. So that's excellent as well. Thanks very much. Okay, let's do today's birthdays, boys and girls. Today's birthdays. We've only got 2 today, I believe. Today's birthdays, Sunday, the 21st of June, 2020. Happy birthday today to Tony Lowe. Good morning, Tony. Good evening, Tony. Big happy birthday to you, sir. And Peter Bracco's birthday as well. So Tony and Peter, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Twice, coronavirus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right. I see we've got a late ticket coming there for Mr. Christopher Woodhouse. Of course, young Christopher, ticket number 172 for you. 172 for you. All right. Okie doke, boys and girls, that's it for the show today. Thank you very, very much for joining us. Why can't I hear my music? Can you hear that? Yeah, you can hear that, can't you? Good. Thanks very much for joining us for the Bingo Show tonight. I'll be back with you again tomorrow morning, bright and early, 8:45 a.m. Our show starts tomorrow morning, okay? We'll do the raffle tomorrow. I've got some news stories already lined up, actually. News stories and a little bit of a chat as well. Maybe even a song. Who knows what will happen in the show? Because I don't know. Some people say, oh, what's in the show? How would I know? Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye-bye now.